and welcome to another English lesson with me, Beth, and today we are talking about the preposition by. So we use the preposition by to describe how we do something. For example, send by post, do something by hand, contact by phone or email, or travel by car, train, plane, boat, bike, bus, etc. So here are some sentences with that. He sent the letter by email. She travelled to Paris by train. We communicated by phone. The parcel was delivered by post. You can enter the building by using the main entrance. He earns a living by teaching English. She paid by credit card. And they learned French by watching movies. We also use it to give a location or say something is near something else. So by the door, by the river, by the main entrance and by the window. And some examples. We have, there's a beautiful house by the lake. She sat by the window and read a book. We had a picnic by the river. The supermarket is by the post office. He left his keys by the door. A small cafe is located by the beach. The dog stayed by its owner's side. And the hotel is by the main road. We also use by to give a deadline. So by Monday, by this time next week, by 2030, and by the end of the day. For example, I have to submit my report by Friday. She should be home by 6 p.m. The train will arrive by noon. Finish your homework by tomorrow. We must leave by sunrise. He promised to call by the end of the day. The package will be delivered by next week. And you need to return the library book by the due date. We use by to identify the actor in a passive sentence. For example, by J.K. Rowling, by the Romans, by the president, by the people. For example, the book was written by J.K. Rowling. The Mona Lisa was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. The bridge was built by a famous engineer. This music was composed by Beethoven. The cake was made by my grandmother. The decision was approved by the manager. The movie was directed by Christopher Nolan, and I was bitten by a dog. We also use by to talk about increases and decreases, dimensions and comparisons. For example, the room is 5 meters by 6 meters. It increased by 5% or decreased by £5. For example, the room measures 5 meters by 4 meters. Prices increased by 10% last year. The fish was bigger by a few inches. The car missed the pole by just a few centimeters. His salary increased by £500 a month. The population grew by 2 million people. The painting was larger by several inches than expected. And the plane missed the storm by a few minutes. So here is that information in table form. We use by for location. For example, the cafe is by the river. It indicates something is near a place. For time, I need to finish this by Monday. It specifies a deadline. By means or method, she travelled by car. Shows the method of doing something. Identifies the agent. The book was written by J.K. Rowling, so it identifies the doer in a passive sentence. And we use it for measurement. So the room is 5 meters by 4 meters. It describes dimensions. I hope you found that brief introduction to the preposition by useful and interesting. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!